Have you ever felt like you were born for something greater, like you are here on this earth for a specific reason, yet you can't quite put your finger on it? Maybe, just maybe, you felt different from others, misunderstood, even as you try to fit in with the world around you. What if I told you that this feeling, the sense of being apart from the crowd, wasn't an accident? What if I told you that it is exactly because you are different that you are so incredibly powerful? You, my friend, are a chosen one. It's a term that sounds grand, almost mystical, but there is a profound truth behind it. Chosen ones are not born by chance. They are born with a purpose. Your life isn't an accident, nor is your path random. There's something within you that is meant to create change in the world. That feeling of being misunderstood, it's part of your destiny. The struggles you've faced, they are part of what is making you who you were meant to be. In the beginning, the world may have told you that you didn't fit in. Maybe you've been told you're too sensitive, too intense, or that you dream too big. But what if all of that is the proof that you are exactly where you need to be, that your very existence disrupts the systems that don't want change? Being a chosen one means that you've been selected, and that selection doesn't come without a price. It comes with responsibility, with challenges, with the need to rise above. The truth is, you were always meant for this journey, and now is the time to embrace it. You were born for a purpose. Have you ever wondered why you've experienced the things you have? Why some things seem to come so naturally to you while others struggle? It's because you were born for a purpose. From the moment you entered this world, your soul carried with it a mission, something that only you could accomplish. As you grew up, you might have experienced moments of doubt, confusion, or frustration. Maybe you've even questioned why the path has felt so challenging. But the truth is, those challenges were never meant to break you. They were meant to build you, to prepare you for the greatness that is ahead. When I look back on my own life, I can see the pieces falling into place. I grew up feeling like I didn't belong, like the world around me was moving in one direction while I was constantly pulled in another. I always questioned everything, why people did the things they did, why society operated in the way it did. And I wasn't alone in that feeling. Many chosen ones feel a similar disconnect. We are given a vision of something beyond the ordinary, something greater. It's almost as if we're seeing a world that others can't see, a world filled with possibilities, love, and change. But this purpose isn't always easy to recognize. We often have to go through a process of self-discovery, digging deep to understand our true calling. The struggles, the pain, the moments of loneliness, they are all part of revealing the truth. You are here for a reason. There's a reason you are different. There's a reason you have this deep longing to change things, to leave a legacy, and to help others along the way. You are part of a bigger plan, one that you may not fully understand yet. But your heart knows it's there, the spiritual power you hold. Do you feel like there's something inside you, something powerful waiting to be unleashed? You may not fully recognize it yet, but within you lies a spiritual power, an energy that is far greater than anything you can comprehend. This power is not something you need to seek outside of yourself. It's been within you all along. As a chosen one, you are born with this incredible strength, a strength that comes from a deeper, more mystical place. I can tell you this from experience. The first time I truly connected with my spiritual power, it felt like a surge of energy ran through me, a rush of understanding and clarity that I had never known before. I suddenly knew what my purpose was, and I understood the weight of the responsibility that came with it. This power is not something that's meant to be wielded carelessly. It requires patience, understanding, and respect. It's a force that can be used for great good, but also one that can be misunderstood by others. But let me tell you, this power is yours, and it's waiting for you to claim it. For many chosen ones, the recognition of this spiritual power often comes in flashes of intuition, moments of deep knowing that cannot be explained logically. It's that gut feeling that tells you something is right even when it doesn't make sense. It's the inner voice that whispers truth to you when the world tries to deceive you. This power is your connection to the divine, to the universe, to the very fabric of existence itself. It's the energy that flows through you, the force that guides you when you don't know which way to go. It is the source of your wisdom, your creativity, and your ability to change the world around you. The world feels threatened by your light. If you've ever felt like the world has been pushing back against you, it's not by accident. The truth is the world is afraid of your light. It is afraid of the truth you carry, of the transformation you bring, and of the change you are destined to create. This fear is what often creates resistance in your life, what causes others to question your path, to doubt your abilities, and sometimes even to try to tear you down. But understand this. The resistance is not about you. It's about the threat that your light poses to the status quo. When I was younger, I didn't understand why I felt so out of place. I would try to fit in, to follow the conventional paths others took, but every time I did, I felt like I was suffocating. It wasn't until I embraced my true self that I began to understand. The world didn't want me to shine. The world didn't want me to step into my power because it feared the change that would come with it. And that's exactly how it works for you too. Your light is a threat to those who benefit from the darkness. It disrupts the systems that rely on control and conformity. When you rise up and embrace who you truly are, you become a beacon of hope, a source of inspiration to others. But just like any light, there will always be forces that try to extinguish it. And here's the key: don't let them. Your light is not meant to be dimmed. It is meant to shine brighter and brighter, even in the face of opposition. The struggle is proof of your strength. You've been through some tough times, haven't you? Times when you felt like giving up, when the weight of the world seemed unbearable, when you questioned whether it was all worth it. Let me tell you something that I've learned on my journey. The struggle is never in vain. Every challenge, every obstacle, every moment of pain is not a sign of weakness. It's a testament to your strength. When I look back on the hardest times of my life, I see them differently now. The days when I was struggling with doubt, with fear, with the feeling that I would never overcome the obstacles in my way, those were the days that truly shaped me. They were the moments that taught me resilience, perseverance, and the true meaning of strength. They showed me that I am not defined by my circumstances. I am defined by how I rise above them. The struggle you face right now is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. It's preparing you for the greatness that is ahead of you. So when you feel like you can't go on, when the road seems too tough, remember this: you are stronger than you think. Every battle you've fought has only made you more powerful. Every scar you carry is a mark of your resilience. And every challenge you've overcome is a step closer to becoming the person you were born to be. Your strength doesn't come from avoiding the struggle, it comes from facing it head-on and overcoming it. The struggle is proof that you are on the right path. The more you face, the more you rise. And in the end, you'll look back and see that the hardest times were the ones that led you to your true purpose. You are powerful, you are resilient, and you are just getting started. Embrace your uniqueness. Have you ever felt like you didn't quite fit in? Maybe you've tried to blend in, tried to do what everyone else is doing, but it never felt quite right. There was always this nagging feeling, a quiet voice inside you telling you that there was more to you than what the world could see. Let me tell you something, that voice is your truth, and it's time for you to start listening to it. You see, being different isn't a curse, it's a gift. The world may have tried to make you believe that your uniqueness is something to hide, something to be ashamed of. But in reality, it is the very thing that makes you powerful, the very thing that makes you a chosen one. I've always struggled with fitting in. I would watch others around me easily find their place, while I felt like I was always one step removed from the world. In school, I was the kid who didn't quite fit into the popular crowd, but I wasn't fully part of the outsiders either. I was somewhere in between, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but never fully one thing. At first, I saw this as a flaw, something to be corrected. I tried to change myself to be more like the people around me, to meet their expectations. But no matter how hard I tried, I always felt like I was wearing someone else's skin. It wasn't until years later that I realized something profound. My uniqueness was my strength. Every single thing that makes you feel like an outsider, every trait that you think sets you apart in a negative way, is a piece of your personal power. Those quirks, those habits, the way you see the world, these are not accidents. They are the very things that give you the ability to connect with others in ways that others can't. Your uniqueness is the bridge, that will allow you to touch people's lives, to inspire, to uplift. It's what allows you to see the world with new eyes and to bring fresh perspectives to problems that have plagued others for generations. Embrace it, own it. Let your uniqueness shine like a beacon in the night, guiding others toward their own truth. The resistance you face is not personal. Have you ever felt like the universe was conspiring against you? Like no matter what you did, no matter how hard you tried, things just seem to keep falling apart. If you're a chosen one, I'm sure you felt that way at some point. But let me tell you this, it's not personal. The resistance you face in your life isn't because you're doing something wrong or because you're unworthy. In fact, it's quite the opposite. The resistance is a sign that you are on the right path. It's a sign that you are making a difference, and that difference threatens the old systems, the old ways of thinking, the things that others are comfortable with. I know what it's like to feel like the universe is against you. I've been there, feeling like no matter how hard I pushed, no matter how much energy I poured into my dreams, I just couldn't get the traction I needed. At times, it felt like I was fighting a losing battle. And the more I fought, the harder the resistance became. I questioned myself. I wondered if I was just not meant to succeed, if maybe I was chasing after something that wasn't meant for me. But then I had an epiphany. Resistance isn't a sign that you're on the wrong path. In fact, it's often the opposite. Resistance is the universe's way of testing your commitment. It's a sign that you're on the verge of a breakthrough. It's the world pushing back because it knows that once you break through, everything will change. The resistance you face is not because you are weak or undeserving, it's because you are too strong. You carry within you a force that challenges everything around you, and those who benefit from the status quo, they fear your power, and that fear manifests as resistance. But here's the truth. This resistance is nothing more than a sign of your potential. When you face opposition, you know you're doing something right. The more you push, the stronger you get, and the closer you get to your purpose. Remember, it's not personal, it's part of the process. Trusting your inner wisdom. How many times have you second-guessed yourself? How often have you allowed the opinions of others to dictate your actions, your decisions, or even your beliefs? It's natural to seek guidance from those around us, but as a chosen one, there is a deeper wisdom within you that cannot be found in the words of others. It's an inner voice that speaks from the very core of your being, and it's been there all along. The key is learning to trust it. I remember a time in my life when I didn't trust my instincts. I was constantly looking outside of myself for answers, asking others what they thought, trying to follow the advice of well-meaning friends and family. But no matter how much I listened to them, I never felt right about the decisions I was making. There was always this feeling of doubt in the pit of my stomach, a whisper telling me that I was taking the wrong path. Eventually, I realized that the answers I was searching for weren't out there, they were within me all along. It took time, but I finally learned to listen to that voice, to trust that inner wisdom, and to follow my own guidance. Trusting your inner wisdom is about believing in yourself. It's about understanding that the answers you seek are already within you. That gut feeling you get when something doesn't sit right, that's your inner wisdom guiding you. The intuition that urges you to go in one direction even when everyone else is going the other way, that's your inner wisdom too. The more you learn to trust yourself, the more you'll understand that you already know what you need to know. You have within you a compass that will always point you in the right direction, if only you are brave enough to follow it. Rising above fear and doubt. Fear, doubt, two of the most powerful forces that stand between you and your destiny. As a chosen one, you are destined for greatness, but along the way, fear and doubt will try to stop you. They will try to tell you that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy, that you can't make it. And sometimes they succeed. But let me tell you this, fear and doubt are not your enemies. They are the gateways to your power. I've had my own struggles with fear. I've had moments when I doubted everything, my abilities, my path, my purpose. I've been paralyzed by the fear of failure, terrified that I wasn't enough to achieve my dreams. But one day I realized something crucial. Fear isn't something to avoid, it's something to embrace. You see, fear is just a signal. It's a signal that you are about to take a step into the unknown, that you are about to grow. Fear doesn't go away, it simply transforms into courage when you choose to face it. The more you rise above fear, the stronger you become. The more you push through doubt, the more you prove to yourself that you are capable. The key to rising above fear and doubt is not to eliminate them. It's to acknowledge them and move forward anyway. Every time you face your fear and take a step toward your purpose, you gain more strength. Every time you push past the doubt and continue to trust yourself, you reinforce your belief in your own power. Fear and doubt are not there to stop you, they are there to help you grow. And once you realize that, you'll find that nothing can hold you back. Power of community and connection. Have you ever felt like you were walking alone, like no one truly understood your journey or the path you were on? If you're a chosen one, you've probably experienced this. The truth is, many of us feel isolated in the beginning. We feel like we are different from the people around us, and that difference can create a sense of loneliness. It's almost as if the world doesn't quite understand us, and it can be a heavy burden to carry on your own. But here's the thing, you don't have to walk this path alone. When I first began my journey, I thought I was supposed to do everything by myself. I didn't understand the importance of connecting with others who shared a similar vision, who could support me when the road got tough. I spent years trying to figure things out on my own, only to find myself burned out and drained. It wasn't until I opened myself up to others that I realized the true power of community. There is a unique energy that comes when like-minded individuals come together, a force that can't be replicated by solitary effort. When you surround yourself with those who understand your journey, who share your values and vision, something magical happens. You become stronger, more focused, and more empowered. I found my community at a time when I felt the most lost. It was a group of people who didn't judge me for my dreams, who didn't try to tell me that I was too much or too different. They accepted me for who I was, and through their support, I was able to grow in ways I never thought possible. The right community doesn't just offer support in tough times, they challenge you to be your best self, to push past your limitations, and to grow beyond your fears. If you've been walking this path alone, I want to encourage you to open yourself up to the idea of community. The right people will lift you up when you fall, inspire you when you feel stuck, and push you toward greatness when you feel like giving up. Your community will become a reflection of who you are at your highest potential, and together, you will create something far greater than you could ever achieve on your own. Your destiny is greater than you realize. Have you ever had a moment where you wondered, is this all there is? Maybe you've questioned whether there's more to life than the daily grind, the endless cycle of tasks, or the limitations you've been told are your reality. You're not alone in that feeling. Many chosen ones feel as though they're destined for something greater, yet they struggle to see the full picture. The truth is, your destiny is far greater than you realize. I remember a time when I thought my dreams were too big. I thought the things I wanted, real change, a life of purpose, the ability to make a difference were beyond my reach. I saw people around me settling, accepting the limitations that the world put on them. And for a while I did the same. But deep down, there was always this whisper inside me, urging me to aim higher, to strive for more. It took years for me to truly embrace my destiny, to realize that I wasn't meant to live a small life. The moment I started to accept that my destiny was greater than I could ever imagine, my entire perspective shifted. Your destiny isn't something that happens in the distant future. It's something that is unfolding right now. Each step you take, each choice you make, is leading you toward the person you were always meant to become. But the key is to realize that your destiny isn't confined to the limitations the world has placed on you. It's far bigger than that. You are destined to create change, to break boundaries, to inspire others, and to leave a legacy that will live on long after you're gone. Your impact isn't limited by your circumstances or your past. It is limited only by your belief in your own potential. You have a vision inside you, a spark that has always been there. The key to unlocking your destiny is to trust it, to honor it, and to step into it with everything you've got. Your destiny isn't some far-off dream, it is the very life you are living now. And when you fully embrace that, when you understand that the power to shape your destiny has always been within you, nothing will be able to stop you from becoming the person you were meant to be. The shift is coming, and you are ready. You can feel it, can't you? There's something in the air right now, something shifting, something stirring. It's as if the universe is preparing for something big, and you, my friend, are right at the center of it. As a chosen one, you are uniquely positioned to be a catalyst for this change. You've been through the trials, the tribulations, and the struggles, all to prepare you for what's coming next. And while the world around you may seem uncertain, one thing is for sure: you are ready. I used to be terrified of change. I feared the unknown, and I was afraid of stepping into the power I knew was inside me. For a long time, I resisted the changes that were calling me forward, unsure of what they would bring. But as time passed, I realized that the very changes I feared were the ones that were meant to elevate me. I understood that I couldn't keep holding on to the past, to the familiar, to what was comfortable. The shift was coming, and I had to be ready for it. If you've been feeling an urge to step up, to take action, to embrace your purpose more fully, it's because the time has come. The world is in the midst of a massive shift, and those who are ready will be the ones to lead it. This shift isn't just external, it's internal as well. You are being called to awaken to your true potential, to step into your greatness, and to embrace your role in this transformation. You are ready because you've been prepared for this moment your entire life. The struggles, the lessons, the growth, it's all been leading you to this point. The time to act is now. The world may be changing, but as a chosen one, you are not only part of that change, you are the change. Trust in your ability to navigate this shift. Trust that you have everything you need inside you to lead others through it. The shift is coming, and it's time for you to step forward and claim your place in the new world that is being born. Conclusion: own your power, step into your greatness. As we come to the end of this journey together, I want you to pause and reflect on everything we've shared. Do you feel it? That fire inside you? The strength, the power, the knowing that you are capable of more than you ever thought possible? That's the energy of your true self, your greatest self. It's time for you to own it. It's time for you to step into your power and fully embrace the greatness that has been waiting for you for so long. You've carried the weight of feeling different, of facing struggles, of questioning your place in the world. But those struggles were never meant to break you. They were meant to build you into the person you are today. The path you've walked, with all its ups and downs, has shaped you into someone powerful, someone capable of achieving things that most can only dream of. Now is your time. It's time to stop hiding, to stop doubting yourself, and to start living the life you were always meant to live. Your power is within you, and it's time for you to unleash it. You are not just here to exist, you are here to make a difference. The world needs your unique energy, your perspective, and your light. It's time to step forward and shine brighter than ever before. You are a chosen one. Your power is limitless. Your destiny is greater than you realize. And the shift is here. So, own your power, step into your greatness, and start creating the life you were born to live.